Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of my Lore Master video guide. In these videos I want to show some aspects of the class, talk about them that people are interested in. For the first episode today I've actually picked one myself. We're going to talk about flanking. It's often very confusing, especially to the newer Lore Masters, what it actually is and what you can do with it. So I hope to shed some light on that today. We are in Enedwith, which is the new area that got released with the free-to-play update. I'm just slotting the eagle at the moment. It's very good at flanking. Some more on that later. Let's get that pet out here. So yeah, let's get out there and find some innocent enemies to try it out on. So basically there's 3 skills that are used with flanking. I'll get to those in a moment. So flank is actually a skill, or well, not really a skill, but more like an event that is caused by your pet, which is like my eagle here. It's a random event. It happens. The pet doesn't really need to be behind the mob or anything. Just when it's hitting the enemy, it can flank at any given time on one of the attacks. It's not really happening yet, but let's keep at it. So yeah, I just got a flank. There's several ways to see why you got one. First of all, there's a debuff on the enemy that says flanked, which lasts, I believe, 7 seconds. Not 100% on that. Let's check it out. Second of all, if you have your combat options set up correctly, for that you need to have the particle response indicators here. You will see these you will see these purple lines next to the mob. You can very clearly see that you flanked even when you're playing, well, when you're not really paying attention or playing without the UI for whatever reason. You should be able to see a flank if I would actually get one, which my bird is lacking a bit, it seems. Stupid bird. Yeah, so this makes it look like flanking is very uncommon. There you go. You saw those purple arrow line thingies. Those are actually indicators that I got a flank. There's also a sound effect. Unfortunately, I can't record my in-game sound together with the microphone, so you can't hear it at the moment. Just got another flank. So yeah, those are the 3 ways to recognize the flanks, or the sound effect, the purple line arrow thingies, and there's a debuff icon on the mob. So when you've identified that you got a flank event, it's time to get some use out of it. So for that we have 3 skills. First of all, you can group these together. They are the signs of battle. They're basically do the same thing. Let's come up right here. These normally just do some damage, but as you can see also in the description, when you flanked the enemy, you can use them to heal yourself for actually quite a bit of morale. It's like, here we go. It's close to 700, and it can actually crit for 1k as well. So especially against tough enemies, it can really come in handy to, just looking like a noob here getting stunned. It can really come in handy to heal yourself up in a tough fight. See, I just healed myself again. So yeah, that's something to keep use of. It's just very helpful. Also in spars or against creeps, it can be a real lifesaver. So when you don't need the extra healing, which is mostly the case against, well, mobs like this that don't really do anything, you can actually turn those flanks into extra DPS. For this you need to have 1 trait equipped, which most people do anyway. It's the Master of the Staff. And you see I just got a flanked icon here. If you staff strike while the enemy is flanked, it'll do much more damage. I just got a hit for 700. Let's see what I get now. It's only 300, but still, it always gives increased damage if you strike while the enemy is flanked. So yeah, it's very, very good to make use of, especially when combined with the 5-second staff strike cooldown. You can really get some nice melee DPS in there. So this is the tooltip for the flank. I just put it up here. Lasts 7 seconds, so you gotta be a bit quick to take advantage, but it's also quite a bit of time. So yeah, then there's the pets. Different pets have different flanking frequencies. Well, I haven't myself researched it very extensively. I found that the legendary pets, Eagle and also the Bog Lurker, Nature Friend, are by far the most flanking pets. Of the non-legendary ones, your best bet is going to be the Raven, and after that, the other pets aren't really that great flankers. The Lynx and the Bear and the Sabertooth. Well, you might get the occasional flank, but it's not something you can rely on. So, especially against tough mobs, it's a good idea to at least use the Raven, but preferably even one of the legendary ones. And I prefer the Eagle because you can still trade DPS and it interrupts. So I'm just gonna head over to Trora's Coombe and get some elite mobs in there to see how flanking can benefit us in a tougher fight. Just gonna pause the recording so you don't have to watch me right there. Alright, we are back and we have found ourselves a Drake. These mobs hit a little bit harder than... oh, I guess someone else wants that Drake. Alright, let me find another one. Yeah, these mobs hit a little bit harder than... ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one for now. Yeah, so these mobs hit a bit harder than the normal mobs, so we might actually need our flanks in fighting these. So let's see how that goes. Just gonna get some DPS in there. Alright, so there's a flank. You see it here, let's heal up. Ooh. Against the ranged elites, it's nice to get the Windler on, if it doesn't resist, of course. Oh, you want a melee? Alright, I'll play. Yeah, it's another flank. Let's heal up. Ooh. Oh, still have my kin chat on. Okay, here we go. It's also a good idea to get many stuns in, because, 5 seconds of him not hitting you is quite good. I could use a flank, birdie bird. Oh, so that's something you have to be careful of when you're south striking. If he gets a flank just then, you use it for the south strike. So when you really desperately need that flank heal, don't south strike, because you might waste it on that. Alright, that's one Drakey down. So yeah, there you have it. It's good to flank yourself up, some more morale. Fights like these, so yeah, learn to use it and you'll get rewarded for it. Thanks everyone for watching this first episode, and I hope you have some nice comments for me, how I can improve myself, and what other things you'd like me to talk about in these episodes. I'll try to do some more when my college time allows that. So yeah, thanks for watching.